Father can't spare an hour and a half for their little princess.
Oh, you'd be surprised, Mr. Giba. You'd really be surprised. But I'd like you to have a seat. This is Sarah's chair.
Oh, it's Sarah's chair.
I think it's fun for the parents to actually sit in the children's seat. You know, it's just kind of another way to do it. Frankly, I've had some difficulty with it. I've actually had a problem communicating with her.
Really? Sarah? I can't believe that.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a theory. I think it's because she's so stupid. That's just my guess, but
She's only 4.5. How can you tell?
oh, I can tell, Giba. I know a lot of dumb, stupid, idiot kids. She's really stupid, man. She's really stupid. I mean, I like to be a light at the end of the tunnel for you, but you got a real idiot on your hands.
We're gonna dedicate this one to Dylan as well. Holy fuck. Alright, my lilies, lords, lads, dudes, sugars, sugar mountains on the moon, lily flowers, moonflower, moon lily. Alright, garden. Hey, we over 1,300 babies. And lads and lords and lilies. Oh my god, daffodils. Man, over 1,300. Oh my god, guys. We keep going, baby. We keep growing, baby. And guess what? We start taking over the world. I'm telling you, we start taking over the world, guys. All right. Beautiful garden. All right, let's go. All right, second announcement. I want to introduce the newest Night of the Garden Round. That's right. We have a new Night of the Garden Round. That's right. You gonna let me know? No, I'll do it. All right. Right. So that will make number 5. Okay. Number 5. And here we are. So let me introduce everybody to Dame. No longer called Understand Wisdom. No. You are now called Dame Sophia, the Great Mother. That is who you are. From now on, Dame Sophia, the Great Mother. Understand wisdom was understood. I hope. Welcome, Dame. So, welcome all. Welcome all. Oh, there's going to be one more coming up very soon, but there's one piece of information I have to ascertain from you first before I can announce you, and therefore we will have 6 very soon. 6 Nights of the Garden Round. All right, babies. And we all know who the other 4 are. Let's show them too, right? We have Sir we got Sir Equinox Bob. And then we have, of course, Sir Uncle Rapier, as in Blade. Possibly Blade Runner. Then we have our first dame to enter. Dame Leviathan. And then our 4th member, of course, we got Dame Deb. And there's another name here, and then, sorry, Dame Deb, but she's the keeper of the bees, or the keeper bee, the beekeeper, or you could also call her the queen bee, because she is the keeper of the other bees. Eh? Good. And now we have Dame Sophia, the Great Mother. I think I think our garden round is getting much, much nicer rounded, right? Correct, correct, loves. All right, babies, let's go. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right, let's check some more stuff out. Let's read a little bit more and maybe, I don't know, see what we can see. And maybe it goes somewhere else. All right, let's see what happens. All right, let's see. All right, guys, just real quick. So this is a picture of the bag, the DoorDash bag, right? I don't know what it is about this picture that bothers me. I'll start with this. I don't know what it is about this picture that bothers me. It looks right. It looks like it's the order from Jack in the Box. I don't know. I mean, I never ordered from Jack in the Box or anything like that. So do they, first of all, is that standard to put a big sticker on there like that and then put somebody's name on the front? That would be my first question. Is that standard Jack in the Box delivery? Is that just local? Is that just the local Jack in the Box? You know, the way they do things at the local branch there. That's to me, that's weird. That's just weird to me. I don't know. Maybe that's what they always do. I don't know. Something about that's just weird to me. Definitely female. It looks like female penmanship would put the name on there. What that again could be. I'm just saying. Looks female writing to me. Whatever. What else? I don't know. Just something about this picture. It bugs me a little bit. And yeah, and I was wondering, why is there dirt outside the plant here? I don't understand that. that caught my attention too. Like, why is there dirt out of the plant here? I don't know. It's like, what, did somebody tip the planter over? And then dirt fell out and then just pushed the planter back up and didn't clean the fucking dirt? Does that make sense? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. That's odd to me. That suggests to me that planter fell over, dirt spilled out, and someone pushed the planter back in place like that. But they didn't clean up the fucking dirt. They didn't bother. Some reason they left the dirt where it is, and they didn't put it back in the planter. They could have swept it into the sink, right? They could have swept it into the sink and washed the dirt down the sink. They could have used a paper towel, right, and cleaned up the dirt. Why did they leave it? Why did they just fucking leave it there? Look, it's by the soap. You know, it's going into the fucking soap there. I don't know about that, guys. To me, that bugs me. That bugs me. Yeah, that bugs me, guys. That really does. That really fucking bugs me. You know, and the plant is like dead itself. Interesting. The plant is like, look at that plant. The plant itself looks like it's fucking dying. I don't know. Maybe that's just a picture, but plant doesn't look too healthy. I don't know. I have no idea. Fucking Starbucks. Whatever. Maybe that came with the order. I don't know, guys. Interesting. I just want to start off that picture. That bothers me. That dirt. I know it sounds simple and stupid, but that dirt bothers me a lot. There, it's like it's like the planter fell over. They tilted it back right there and left the fucking dirt for some reason, guys. There's no other explanation why that would be there like that. You know, unless somebody took a scooping out of it and just put it on the fucking counter here, that wouldn't make any fucking sense. You know, anyway, just something to consider. Yeah, it's something to think about. Yeah, something to think about. Something to do with this too bothers me. I don't know. I mean, the seal is broken here, I guess. Right, the seal is here. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. That's nothing to. I'm just looking at how the bag was opened. If it was opened in a certain way, that would be weird. You know, like cut off with scissors, or you know what I mean. All right. Yeah. That Xana thing. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. I wanted to start with that photo. Okay, let's move on. All right, guys. On to supplement 93. 93, let's go. Suspect Brian Kohberger. Witness, 31-year-old acquaintance. All right, let's see what this person has to say. Oh, they gave her name. I'm sorry. Huh. Okay. I'm assuming that's her name, correct? Erica Mangana? Right? Am I wrong? Yeah, I'm gonna call her Erica. Okay, it looks like they gave me her name. Just saying. Yeah, Erica, right? Okay. Well, let's see what she has to say. All right, keep passing it. All right, January 9th, 2023, 2 p.m. Captain Kempf, my Kempf and Captain Kempf and Idaho State. Oh my God, Sergeant Stennett. I think English Stanley is having more an effect than I thought. Conducted an interview with Master Nature. That's why you gotta stop buying those cheap fucking Indonesian crystals that don't fucking work, Master Nature. All right, Master Nature. All right, they don't fucking work. Because your cheap, stingy ass refuse to fucking get real shit that's gonna protect you. All right. Now I will later on send you a list telepathically. Okay, so nobody else can hear. All right. Not at the other spirit guy. All right. What you have to fucking buy, all right, to keep them at bay. Because, again, we're going to be able to possess you and take you over. And then you remember what happened last time. You got all pissed off when you found out. You started ripping up all your fucking notebooks, and the bookcase almost fell down on you. And that remember, man, Stanley was off in the woods. I don't know what the fuck Stanley was doing. Well, we'll kind of set him free, but anyway, and well, it was MD's fault really. And anyway, you know, MD and then we had to exile ourselves away from you. You know, for further punishment. We wanted to finish that, but all right. Anyway, there we go. Thanks, thanks for that history review, Stanley. I really appreciate it. I'm sure the garden really appreciates the history review. I'm sure they do. Yeah, get on with it. All right. All right, how are we going to trash him this time? Erica. Okay. Erica was a graduate student at the Washington State University, working in the program. She was a fellow colleague of Kohberger and had a to his. Okay. She was also, I don't know. Guys, I don't know. She was also working on a project with Kohberger in a limited capacity. The project was part of the Division of Governmental Studies and Erica. And what? Oh, and service. She had limited interactions with Kohberger while working with the DGSS. One interaction was on a Zoom call. The other was a follow-up question concerning the project. She first met Kohberger in August in her office. Two other graduate students were present. He told her he was from PA and he enjoyed hiking. There we go. He must really like it. They also spoke about his field of study, offender decision-making. He was particularly interested in how emotion played a role in how offenders make decisions. All right. Okay, interesting. Throughout the semester, she would routinely discuss criminal justice topics with Brian. They discussed the use of alcohol and the effects of marijuana on society. He told her he was not a drinker and did not understand why people drank. She said Kohberger really liked to discuss research and he liked to donate he liked to dominate the conversations. She described him standing in the doorway and hovering. She never felt uncomfortable around him, okay? All right, she never felt... No, never felt uncomfortable. He had a macho demeanor about him and would appear to be puffed up. Huh. The only thing she felt off was about Brian was his intense stare. Yeah, all right. He would intensely stare at people even when he wasn't having a conversation with that person. Okay, that's a little odd. I could see how that could make somebody very uncomfortable, for sure. You got to look at it that way as well. I mean, you got to be real. That would make I think that would make me uncomfortable, yes. If you notice somebody just intensely staring at you for no reason, yes. So, yeah, I give that for sure. Now, the question is, what are you relating that stare to? Are you relating that stare to that he's a psychopath? Or are you relating that stare to he has some sort of deficiency? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that talk about the visual snow back in the day, the visual snow. I mean, who knows? Maybe he has to fucking stare like that in order to see. I don't know. I don't know, guys. How do you relate? What are you relating the stare to? Right? What are you tying that to? Psycho versus, something else. But yes, that would make people uncomfortable. I agree. Fuck yeah. It would. All right. She described having a conversation with him in her office she tried to end, and he would not stop talking. She told him she was leaving because she wanted to avoid getting a parking violation. She walked out, and he continued to talk to her while she was walking to her car. All right. She did not have any relationship with him outside of school. She could not recall seeing him much after the unalivings. All right. She was aware of an issue he had with a named blank blank. He was perceived by female classmates as dominant and disrespectful to female instructors. At one point, blank had come into her office crying because of a classroom discussion Brian was having with her. His behavior could be described as possibly sexist. He really did not like to be interrupted. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't fucking know, guys. I mean, oh my God. I don't know. We don't know what he said. What did he say? I mean, we're getting a description of potential behavior, right? But what is he saying? What? Okay, he's being sexist. Okay, but so what the fuck? What is he saying? Is he, is he talking about them? How is he talking about them? Right? You can't just say, well, he's being sexist, and you don't. What? Well, I don't like to be interrupted. Oh, that makes me sexist. I don't know. You know what I mean? How is he being sexist? Or perceived as sexist? I don't know. Like what? What's he doing? I mean, okay, let's say he's being serious. He's being extremely serious. I don't know. Does that mean he's being sexist? I don't know. Is it off-putting? Maybe. It sounds like it's off-putting, right? But if you're going to say it's sexist, well, how the fuck is it sexist? Just because you feel weird? That doesn't make it sexist. Hey? Is he like denigrating your body? Is he talking about your body? Is he fucking, is he touching you? What is he doing? Is he, I don't know. Is he saying you suck because you're a girl? Like, is that what he's saying? Like, what? How is he being sexist? fucking balls, guys. Maybe that's how he's being sexist. He was saying, holy fucking balls, to their face. And they're like, oh my God. And they run away screaming and crying. Oh my God, he said fucking balls to my face. Oh my God, help me. Master Nature, I think you're right on that. I think you're fucking right, you fucking cocksucker. All right. She could not relate any instances where empathy would have been used during their conversations. She did say he seemed very uptight and serious. All right, well, you're not a psychiatrist. I'm just saying. He wanted to come off as intelligent. Sure. Okay. All right, fine. Her understanding was Brian wanted to continue in academia and possibly become a professor. All right. She did recall one other staff pulled her aside and made her aware of a possible issue with him stalking another member of the staff. Okay. An incident took place where he asked out the other staff member and had followed that person outside to her car. A report was filed with the Office of Civil Rights. Yeesh. All right. The blank he asked out was, She was shocked the unalivings happened. In her hindsight, the homicides may have taken place because he had been rejected by someone. She had no knowledge of Koberger talking about the unalivings. All right, at approximately 2:22 p.m., the interview concluded. Okay. For further detail, refer to the audio recording. Yeah. All right. Wow. Interesting. I mean, I don't know. What do you say? What do you say? I don't know. I mean, it is hey, if you take it at face value, it does sound weird, gotta say. But who knows? It's hard to say. We weren't there. But that is a little odd, of course. I mean, it sounds odd. It does sound odd. It's like he doesn't get the hint or something, right? Or something, if that's true, the way this description is, right? It's like he doesn't get the hint. I don't know. Something, right? There's some social cues here that are missing, right? So, again, is that because he's a psycho? I don't know. Or is that because he is... because he is deficient, he has some sort of deficiencies. Maybe he misses social cues. I don't know. Does that mean he's a psychopath? That's what they're trying to establish here. That's the argument here they're trying to establish with this. That because of these incidences, that this suggests that he's some sort of, he's a psychopath, right? Something like that. Or he had some sort of major psychological, something. Right? That's what they're trying to establish. But can you make that jump from this to, okay, he's a raging psychopath? Yeesh, I don't know. That's a leap. All right, guys, one more. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap it up for the night. Getting a little weary. We'll pick it up tomorrow. I want to look at some of those new crime scene photos that just came out. I know there's a huge dump that just got released again. I haven't even gotten into those really at all. Oh my God, there's just so much to look at. So precious few minutes here. You need like 25 eyeballs here. You know what I mean? To look at everything. It's ridiculous, but I don't have all that time, man. God, oh man. But yeah, so tons of new photos came out. Oh my God. All right, so yeah, definitely want to look at some of those tomorrow. All right, but let's finish with number 94 here. Number 94. And we'll see what this one is. All right, witness 1, 22-year-old female, Pullman. Okay, here's the narrative. Okay, January 9th, now we're after, again, Wolf is caged. Approximately 3:04 p.m., Idaho State Police Captain J. Kempf, Sergeant Stennett, conducted an interview with reference her knowledge of Brian Kohlberger. The interview took place at the Moscow Police Department. All right. She contacted the Moscow homicide tip line to report she had observed Brian with the bloody knuckles. She saw the knuckles just prior to the unaliving. The hands looked really beat up, like he was hitting something. She was enrolled as a graduate student with Washington State University in the program. She had with Kohlberger. She did not like Kohlberger, and they did not share the same focus of study. She recalled that he would talk constantly during the class. He would pick fights with other classmates. She described an argument where left the class upset. She had heard he had an incident with a female professor. With a female where Kohlberger disagreed with the grade he had been given. Right. Kohlberger went to a male professor to complain about the grade. The female professor was... was what? was blanked out. Okay, she was blanked out. All right. She described Kohlberger as weird, but he had never threatened her. In one instance after class, Brian and her were alone. When she was trying to leave the classroom, he blocked her exit. She described him blocking her with his physical stance. Brian said they should meet up sometime and talk about her professional career. Oh my God. She felt like he just wanted to keep the discussion going, even though class was over. All right. After the unalivings, Kohlberger stopped bringing a cell phone to class and started bringing a laptop. She never saw Brian using the laptop. Prior to the unalivings, she noticed him always using his phone. Because he was very studious, she believed he would take notes on the phone. Okay. She described a change in his appearance after the unalivings. He would normally be clean-shaven and neatly dressed. After the unalivings, he would come to class with facial hair and his dress would be disheveled. He also started wearing a thick blue coat that he never took off during a 3-hour class. Interesting. The weather did not really call for a heavy coat. Well, again, it was winter. And I heard rumor, maybe it's a rumor that he was sick. I don't know. I heard a rumor that he was sick during this time, that he had some sort of flu. That was just a rumor I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. That's what I heard. He had some sort of flu going on, and that could possibly explain why he looked like this. That's all I heard. So anyway, just saying. All right, interesting. All right, she described him engaging regularly in classroom discussions. After the unalivings, the topic was discussed during class. She thought it was odd that he never participated in discussions about the Moscow unalivings. Okay. All right. Well, again, Interesting. Cobra, I mean, again, let's say he's sick. I'm not giving him a pass at all. I'm just saying, let's say he's sick, and he maybe doesn't feel good. I don't know. Don't know. All right. Kohlberger continued to engage in other discussions and appeared to be more cheerful. I don't know. Odd. I don't know. Is it odd? I don't know. Could be. I don't. She did not know anything about Kohlberger outside of class. Kohlberger was always playing the devil's advocate in class. During the semester, students were required to read 4 books. The third book they were required to read was a book about DNA evidence. She recalled Kohlberger being heavily involved in the discussions about the book in class. Kohlberger was at a department bar outing at a downtown bar in Pullman. The outing occurred in October. Kohlberger purchased a bottle of wine and drank the entire bottle. She was aware of a running tally some of the female students had. The tally tracked his tardiness to female instructor-led classes versus male instructor-led classes. The tally showed he was constantly late to female instructor classes and never late to male instructor classes. Okay. You're making a tally of that? Come on. I don't know. That's weird. She was not aware of other requesting escorts out of the building because they feared him. Okay. At approximately 3:25 p.m., the interview ended. For further details, refer to the audio recording. Okay. And it was turned over to the Moscow Police Department. All right, guys, that's it. All right, we're going to leave it there, guys. I love you. We're on 95. We'll pick it up tomorrow. All right, babies, I love you. Hope you have a beautiful night. Beautiful dreams, as always, my garden. This garden is growing. Let's go. All right. Beautiful dreams, son, I love. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.